Hi guys, welcome back to All Things Wholesome. This is a channel where we discuss all things that teach us about money skills. In today's video, I welcome you to Family Business. This is episode 1. This is a platform where I help families open up about real money conversations so that we can break generational silence and build generational wealth. Today we start with the story many families are facing but are too afraid to talk about, and today's episode is the secret debt. So I spent a lot of time thinking, how am I going to set up this series, but I decided to just tell the story, and then after telling my story, I am then going to guide the families. So that is what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to read out the story. Today's story was sent to me anonymously. Let's call her Lihle. She's a 23-year-old and the first child in a home to start working. And here's the story. My name is Lihle and I stay with my mom, a street vendor, and my 3 siblings. My mom handles everything, the bills, and makes decisions. And I've never really known how to step in or even ask what's going on. When I got my first job, I wanted to help. I wanted to contribute to support my mom and siblings just to make sure that I was doing my part. But soon, the little that I earned wasn't enough for everything I wanted to cover. I took over groceries, my siblings' stationery, and basically took over most of the responsibilities. I started borrowing, taking credit, and I kept it all a secret. I didn't tell my mom because I was scared she would be disappointed, and anyways, I thought, my money, my decisions. At first, it seemed fine. I was covering small things here and there, but the debt grew faster than I could manage. Every month I paid the minimum, hoping it would disappear, but it didn't. The secret got heavier. I felt ashamed. I felt trapped. I was living in constant stress, pretending everything was okay while hiding the truth from my mom. And then one day it came out. My mom got a call from the creditors. She found out about the debt and suddenly everything spilled over. She got angry and blamed me for not speaking up, and I was angry too because she is supposed to see. I mean, she's old. There were tears, there was anger, there was frustration, and in the moment I realized how we needed to talk about money openly, honestly, without fear. Then I saw your video. At the moment, I knew that I needed your help. I don't want to live like this anymore. I want us to stop hiding things, to start real conversations about money at home. Andile, that's why I wrote to you. I want to break the cycle. I want to learn how to talk to my family about money without turning it into tension or blame. And while I'm doing that, I also want to fix my finances because I know I can't help my family if I'm not in a better place myself. I'm reaching out because I don't want to just change. I'm ready to work for it. I just need someone to guide me through the first steps. Thank you for trusting me with your story, Anonymous. Now let's break down the story. This is not a new story because in many South African families, money conversations don't happen, they are avoided. So what happens is that children feel the pressure to help, parents feel the pressure not to burden their children, and when we don't communicate, we suffer in silence. Here's what's really happening. There is a lack of communication. Lihle didn't feel safe enough to say, okay, mom, I am not coping financially. And Zanele, Lihle's mom, didn't even ask, are you coping financially? So this silence built a wall. Secondly, debt becomes a coping mechanism. People do not use debt because they are irresponsible. They use debt because they feel alone. So thirdly is that everyone is doing their best, but no one is saying anything. So when the truth finally comes out, it feels like betrayal, even though the initial intention was love. So this is why family business exists, is to bring honesty back into our homes. So how can families start money conversations without fighting? Here is a framework any family can use starting today. So firstly, we can talk about how we feel instead of blaming each other. So an example of this would be, I feel overwhelmed when money is tight. Can we talk about it? So instead of blaming the other person, you talk about your feelings, because feelings opens the door and blame shuts people down. The second thing you should do after sharing your feelings about money is to share real numbers. I know not everyone is going to like this, but numbers don't lie. So no guessing, no assumptions. Talk about it. Your income, your debts, your responsibilities, your expectations. I mean, if everyone is aware of the numbers, I don't think there should be a problem, because everyone will know. If I say I do not have money at the moment, they will know that indeed there's no money. Thirdly, you need to agree on roles. Everyone should know what they are responsible for and what they are not responsible for. So you know that if you have a role, you need to play it 100%. Clarity brings peace. If everyone knows what to do, I don't think there should be any conflicts. The next thing to do is to have a weekly financial check-in every week. 15 minutes max. Have 3 questions. What's one update about money? What's one worry? What's one goal? 15 minutes is not a lot in a week. 7 days, 15 minutes is not a lot. So every week, I mean, you are training yourself, you're practicing, it becomes easier as time goes. So the last thing is, don't make money conversations emotional punishment. Money should be reviewed with calmness and not fear. So if the environment is safe, honesty becomes normal. Every family has a money story, some inspiring, some painful, but all of them matter. If you want your story featured anonymously or not, send it to me. Let's break the silence. Let's heal the money trauma. Let's build stronger families together. This is Family Business. Let's make money a normal conversation.